Hey y'all, so Obama did a speech today, or actually on Sunday, um, that touched on the black family and the black man. Basically, what he was saying was that he felt that black men should step up to the plate more and taking up their responsibilities and being there for their children and being there for their families more. And also that black parents, we need to be better at raising our kids and taking care of our responsibilities as well. I have never had a problem with anything that Barack Obama has stated on any of his stands at all. I've always supported what he has said, all the while being critical of what he said and making sure that, my beliefs fell along with the things that he was saying and promoting. However, the speech today caught me a little bit off guard in the fact that he particularly stated and addressed the black family and the black man without taking into consideration what the black family and the black man in particular deals with on a regular basis being here in the United States. This issue, it really kind of sometimes it irks me because I cannot understand how people to this day can sit here and talk about, the black family and talk about what the black man is doing or what he has not done without first taking into the consideration where we're at. The United States is built off of the system of racism. Now, for all of you people who are naive and dumb enough to think that, because Barack Obama is the Democratic candidate for presidency, somehow that means that racism doesn't exist, or that, black folks just need to get with the program and stop complaining. And in all reality, that will never happen until there is some type of solutions that can be made, that can be brought together to deal with these issues, and not just for black people at all, but for all the United States citizens in general. I think we do not spend enough time on understanding the ramifications of being in a country that is built on racism, that's systemically a racist system, in the fact that we have to have, initiatives like affirmative action so that way people can get jobs. When we have to make sure that women have equal rights, all these types of things. We're still dealing with this kind of stuff. So, I feel like, how are you going to sit up and address the black man and the black family on a national level and not address racism? I don't feel that that's properly bringing all of the. It's not really being fair and encouraging, proper solutions to these problems. I don't feel that black men want to be out here not taking care of their kids. I know there's a lot that just don't give a damn, just like any other race. But I really feel that, if a man cannot be a man by earning, a certain amount of income to take care of his family, if he is experiencing racism on the job, if he has been pigeonholed and put into our criminal system and labeled a criminal, and he can't get out and get a job, that does affect his ability to take care of his kids, to be there. So, I really feel that although it was a courageous effort to try to address issues in the Black community, I feel that, it's definitely not effective if you don't include the effects of this racist system that the United States is. It is, I don't care what any of you guys think, especially you Black folks that think that, most of us really just need to get it together, blah, blah, blah. If there wasn't anything wrong with this place, we wouldn't have to have affirmative action. We wouldn't have to have all these things. And by the way, these statistics on the success of affirmative action are not good, which means they need improvement. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. I think it's very, it was a great thing that he did in trying to address these issues, but I don't feel that, I don't feel that something like that should be toyed with when it comes to running for a presidency, or, it shouldn't be something that is a topic of somebody who's running for presidential candidate. I don't feel that these issues that America, has yet to even address, that is not the place and the time to even bring this type of thing up. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a double-edged sword a little bit, because, like I said, I do agree with what he said, but I just don't feel that there wasn't enough for me to work with to, I guess, fully support, what he had said. And I think that it's pretty sad that, a lot of times this is how a lot of people are when it comes to dealing with issues that happen here in our country. We like to skim the surface of things without really trying to dig in deep to find out why a particular thing is happening. And that's the type of person that I am. I don't know about most of these other people that are on here on YouTube making videos, but me personally, I don't feel that you should just bring up random topics to talk about without properly, digging deep into maybe, or thinking, or trying to find out why is it a person is doing something. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Leave me your comments. I really have, I'm really interested to see what you guys have to say about this, because I know a lot of people feel the same way that Barack Obama does, but do you really want to go further with that? Do you really want to take those comments further and dissect, well, why is it that, a Black man has a hard time finding a job after he gets out of jail? Why is it that a staggering amount of Black men are in prison for things that they didn't do? Why is it that, so many of our citizens are basically, non-productive because of this particular system? You cannot tell me that and convince me that all of these people just simply want to be bums or just want to be deadbeat dads. You can't tell me that. I'm not that, I'm not naive enough to believe something like that. So, y'all leave me your comments.